welcome back to yet another political episode. So, we got news, ding dong news. We have the ultra rhino, Jamie Dimon. He is pushing Nikki Haley, saying Democrats go flock to Nikki Haley. We need her for president. And what this means is we know what they're trying to do. The Dimon and the Rhinos are trying one last attempt to take down Donald Trump. Dimon, allegedly a Republican, has voted Democratic in 4 main election cycles. He's a Democrat. And the fact that the GOP is actually listening to this clown is ridiculous. How can you be a Republican? Be a Democrat. You voted in 4 elections cycles for Democrats. He voted for Obama twice. He voted for Hillary Clinton, and he voted for Joe Biden. He's a Democrat. I hate to break it to you. And Jamie Dimon thinks he's so arrogant and so high and mighty that he gets to call the shots here in telling voters, hey guys, go vote for my girl here, Nikki Haley, she's a Republican, and guess what? Democrats listen to this guy because he votes Democrat. And this is not because of Trump. Obviously not because of Trump, because if this was a part of Trump, Jamie Dimon wouldn't be voting for Barack Obama. He even ditched the rhino Mitt Romney. He didn't even vote for Romney. He voted for Obama. So I hate to break it to this clown, but yeah, you're not a Republican. I'm sorry. You can daydream all you want. So yeah, it's even if this was like a Trump, this isn't even regards to Trump. This is I don't like Republicans because, this guy has been swooped by the populistic Barack Obama wave of 2008 and 2012. He is a part of them, and the media is backing the Obama brainwashing movement, of course. So, in regards to Jamie Dimon, he's saying, help Nikki Haley. Why should we trust you? You voted for Democrats 4 times. 4 times. I am not going to listen to this clown. And you realize how bad Nikki Haley is doing? Not just against Trump, but against Biden. She is not doing so well. We have Fox News showing look at how Nikki Haley's doing. She's beating Biden by 1 poll. Plenty of polls. Biden was triumphing over Haley. Haley is like the Hillary Clinton of the Republican Party. No one likes her for some reason. Honestly, I wouldn't say she's a rhino. I would definitely agree that she is a neocon. However, yeah, she's weak. Look at her electoral history. She's clearly weak. She barely won elections twice in South Carolina for governor. I think she's a weak call. So no, I'm not going to listen to Jamie Dimon. I'm not going to say, hey, let's go and flock to Nikki Haley. No, that's a stupid decision. Instead, and we know what they're trying to do, Jamie Dimon has gone more far to the left ever since Donald Trump. We know this for sure, but for some reason, Jamie Dimon doesn't want to back Joe Biden, just like the majority of the Democratic Party. They think he's too old. They think they don't like him. And it seems that the Democratic Party is getting further and further away from him in regards to the Israel-Hamas war, as we saw in the last couple of days. So it's clear that not everyone, majority of Americans, are not on board with Biden. And Democrats are pacing back and forth, trying to find a candidate. Meanwhile, Jamie Dimon realizes, hey, look, Biden's not going to win win? Look at what he's shown the country. You really think an old man who can barely walk up a set of stairs is going to go across the country rallying voters? Now, I'll give it to him. Trump is old, but he's not falling downstairs. He's more healthier than Biden. Biden is clearly declining. And most Americans, huge majority of Americans, obviously see it. So here is the current poll situation. Nothing has changed. I don't think anything. I think this is it. There's going to be some states that refuse to launch polls. Maybe in January or when we get closer to actual primaries in 2024, they'll start launching up polls. But I think personally this is it for the year. It's probably not going to change. Missouri and Alabama have not launched new polls since February. So, yeah, and I can guarantee you Trump is probably going to prevail in Missouri and Alabama. But this is regards to polls. DeSantis is holding a grip into Missouri and Alabama, according to recent polls. And by recent, I mean by one poll. Like, we are so focused on national polls, and we seem to forget that we have very little say on who the nominee is going to be. I mean, we can vote in the primary elections, but it's at the national convention where delegates who are on this map, as you see, these delegates, over 2,000 delegates in the Republican National Convention, will vote. They have the final say. They can vote for whoever they want. They're not obligated to vote for Trump because majority of Iowans voted for Trump. And I have a feeling, yeah, there's going to be a lot of neocons in that convention, for sure. So keep that in mind. Yeah, Trump is doing very well in primary. And even if he does win a lot of primary contests, remember, primaries aren't the final say. There's the national convention. And national convention, they look pretty different. An example of that would be in 2016. Well, they're all different, but we're just going to use 2016 anyway. The example of what a crazy national convention looks like is in 2016. You'll see, okay, this is the primary results. Trump won the blue states. But when it goes to the convention roll call, and this is how the delegations vote personally. Look at the delegations happen to like Trump. Like, for instance, Cruz won the state of Oklahoma. However, delegations were supposed to, quote, quote, they were suggested to vote for Donald Trump, but nearly half of them, almost half of them voted in favor for Donald Trump. Same deal in, I believe it was Nebraska. Same deal in Utah. Cruz won Utah. However, the delegates disagree. They were not committed to voting for Cruz. They went for Donald Trump. This could be the case. You would get forever Trumpers in the national convention and the delegations. Trump will probably win, but don't forget, I have a hard time. I really doubt that Donald Trump's going to win every state in the national convention. Yes, absolutely, Donald Trump will carry every state in the primaries. Sure. But not the national convention, because you're dealing with lots of Republicans, liberal Republicans, progressive Republicans, moderate Republicans, libertarian Republicans, Trump Republicans, neocons, rhinos, all war hawks, different types of Republicans abroad. So what do you guys think on the issue? Ultimately, I don't see in any way Donald Trump will not be getting renominated. It seems that Donald Trump is going to very much well win this nomination. But what do you guys think on the issue abroad? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next political episode.